My daughter told her class what I do in the army. Her teacher called the base. She stood up at show and tell and told 22 second graders that her mommy kills things for a living, writes all their names in a little black book, and wears a mask so the poison doesn't get in her mouth. That's the sentence that got repeated to the principal. That's the sentence that ended up in an email that ended up on my first sergeant's desk by 2:15 that afternoon. I found out when I got a call at work. Sergeant, you need to come to the commander's office. Now. I asked what it was about. The kid on the phone lowered his voice. Ma'am, I honestly don't think I'm allowed to say. So I walked in, and there's my commander, my first sergeant, and a woman I'd never seen in a cardigan, holding a legal pad. The teacher. She'd driven onto the base. There were 2 MPs standing by the door like I was about to bolt. Have a seat, my commander said. I sat. What's going on, sir? The teacher cleared her throat and read straight off her pad. At approximately 10 this morning, your daughter Emma stated, and I'm quoting, "My mom kills people at her job and keeps a list of who she killed, and nobody's allowed to see it." The room went quiet. My first sergeant was staring at the floor. My commander had his hands folded. I said, okay. She said people? The teacher checked her notes. She said things. Then a boy asked if she meant people, and she said, same thing. It is not the same thing, I said. Sergeant. My commander leaned forward. Emma also told her teacher you wear a mask. You carry poison in a backpack, and there's a book at home with all the names. Is there a book? And here's the part that made my stomach drop. Because there is a book. It's a black field log. It goes everywhere with me. And that morning I could not find it. There's a log, I said slowly. It's a work log. Sir, I do pest control. I'm on the preventive medicine team. Roaches, rats, wasps, the ants in the dining facility. I spray, I set traps, I write down what building, what I caught, how many. That's the list. The teacher blinked. She said names. She names them, I said. She's 7. She's been coming to my truck on family days since she could walk. Every rat is Kevin. Every roach is Kevin. It's all Kevin. My first sergeant made a sound like he was choking. My commander didn't laugh. He's a careful man. He said, where's the log now, sergeant? That's when it clicked. Sir, I think my daughter took it. It was in my bag by the door. She grabs my stuff for show and tell. Last month she brought my flashlight and told everyone I do surgery in the dark. The teacher's face was doing something complicated. She reached into a canvas tote and pulled out a Ziploc bag, and inside the bag was my black log, and she set it on the desk like it was evidence at a trial. She turned this in, the teacher said, as proof. Everybody looked at it. Nobody touched it. My commander finally slid it across to me with one finger. I opened it to the last page, read it out loud, because at that point what else do you do? Building 4400, dining facility, north wall. 6. I turned the page. Building 4400, dining facility. Kevin Jr. Big Kevin the third. I looked up. That last handwriting isn't mine, sir. That's hers. She's been editing my log. The MPs by the door were both looking very hard at the ceiling. My commander picked up the book himself this time. Read a line. Read another. Then he said, very evenly, Sergeant, according to your daughter, you also saved the whole cafeteria from a swarm last Tuesday. There was a wasp nest over the loading dock, sir. I did remove it. So that part's true. That part's true. The teacher put her pen down. She looked at me, then at the 2 officers, then at the little black book full of a child's spelling of the word Kevin, and she said, I just heard kills people and keeps a list and poison, and you did the right thing, I told her, and I meant it. If a kid ever says that and nobody checks, that's the real problem. My commander closed the log and handed it back to me across the desk. He held onto it 1 second longer than he needed to, and he said, one question, Sergeant, and then we're done here. Sir, he tapped the cover. Which one's Big Kevin?